Obviously, they've won the last couple of years, and they've had some postseason play. They're a fast football team. On the defensive side of the ball, they're real big in regards to bringing pressure. A lot of blitzes. They hang their hat on trying to disrupt your offensive front. They do a great job of making sure that they always have you outnumbered in the box, so they're strong against the run game. But they have good speed and good quickness. Offensively, their quarterback is a very accurate passer. We had a chance to watch some of his play from last year. He's an excellent passer. He's a great field general with the offense. They have an excellent running back, number 2. He's a big playmaker for them, very reliable. They have their offensive line smaller than some of the others that we'll see, particularly once we get into Big Ten play, but they're quick and they do a great job of zone blocking. They have a very fine offensive line coach. Special teams-wise, they're similar to us, where they have a very accomplished specialist back for the 2011 season, and a lot of the what I call blue-collar or support cast on the other parts of their special teams, the press and trail guys and the front wall guys on the kickoff return. A lot of experience coming back in special teams-wise.
Okay, and then from your team, I know there's obviously been a lot of talk about the quarterback situation, but with the running back situation with Ralph and I guess Akeem, how are they looking?
Very good. I think we're really strong at the running back position. We have tough running backs. We have healthy running backs. Obviously, Ralph Bolden is a heck of a player, a proven player. He came back in camp. It's the first time I've seen him really do a whole lot, and he has looked excellent. I don't think he's missed a beat. He looks very fast, very sudden, very sharp. He's catching the ball well out of the backfield. Looks very, very fast and looks very confident on his knee. We've had some physical play out there early in camp, and he did a great job of punching it up in there in some of the short yardage and goal line situations. So I think Ralph is fully recovered, and he looks as good as ever. And then Akeem Shavers has been a great addition, had a heck of a spring. He's a very tough running back, very strong, one of the strongest guys on our team, pound for pound. He's like Ralph in some ways, where he has a lot of punch when he finishes his runs, and he's a very good blocker as well. And then Jared Crank's been in the program for a while now, and he's a talent. He's a 245-pound running back that'll play mostly fullback for us, but he is a good runner with the ball and a good receiver out of the backfield, as well as Reggie Pegram. So I think we're really strong at the running back spot. We have more depth. And then at any point in time since I've been back at Purdue as the head coach.
I'm curious to know where you think the level of confidence is with your team right now.
I think we have a very confident football team for a lot of the right reasons. I think we look back at the 2010 season and realize that it only served to make us stronger and better prepared for the 2011 season. We had 18 freshmen that played last year and played very well, and a lot of first-time performers that played very well. So even though we're still somewhat a young football team, we are somewhat experienced, and I think we gained a lot of confidence from some of the achievements and accomplishments that we were able to get done last year with our young football team. And we also had a great summer preparing for camp. Almost our entire football team was in West Lafayette for the bulk of the summer with our new director of sports performance, and he has some new ways of getting our team ready, and I think our team really has bought into his fashion and his methodology, and I think we're a more confident football team in as far as our physical, getting physically ready for camp, and then again the way we've practiced. We have really practiced like a football team that's on a mission. They have showed up with a lot of energy, really focused on details. I don't believe there was any point in time during camp where we ever really hit the wall as a football team, and I don't believe there was ever any practices that we went through that were non-productive. I think we got better every football practice, and I think they realize that. They put a heck of an effort into it, and I believe they have some confidence just based on the quality of their preparation. So even though it was some tough, rough sledding some last year, and a setback at the quarterback position already this year, we are a confident football team just based on who we are, what we're about, what we've been through, and the effort that we're putting into it on a daily basis.
And just this one game, how much meaning does this have in the scope of your whole season?
Well, right now it's the most important game on our schedule because we need to get a win. Our football team needs to win. We need to play well, have some success. I think it's important, not a means to all ends, but I think it's important for this football team to start fast this season. I think building some momentum early in the season could be important for this football team, this football season. So, we're a football team that is committed to taking it one game at a time, and right now it's just Middle Tennessee. It's a game that we have to win, and we're prepared very well for Saturday, and our guys will expect to win. It's the biggest game on our schedule, no question about it. That's a fair question. A lot of things, I want to see them execute like we've been executing in practice, and we're going to make some mistakes. Don't misunderstand me. Somebody's going to line up off sides, or someone's going to jump off sides, or someone's going to get a penalty. But we've executed very well early in camp. For the first time since I've been here, we have started every camp really behind numbers-wise and experience-wise for a lot of different reasons. But we had more players that had played in games and had played well in games when we started this camp off, and we started the camp off executing well. So I want to continue, along that pace from an execution standpoint. That's one of our keys this year for us being successful, is being a football team that can execute in all phases of the game. And I think we can execute in our first game well, offense-wise, defense-wise, and special teams-wise, and that hasn't always been the case.
There always seems like there's kind of trying to find a balance of defensively, how much are you going to do kind of in these early games, whether you're going to blitz a lot, to kind of show everything you have. Do you want to kind of be that aggressive defense and create things, especially against a team that led the nation in turnovers last year? Or how do you find that balance early on in the season? Well,
we have a plan, going into the game. And, as the game goes, will sometimes dictate what part of your plan that you utilize the most. We have good, strong players to line up and play very well using base defense. And then we have a heck of a pressure package that's, I think, a rock-solid sound that we've executed really well throughout the course of camp. And I would anticipate us going into the game, loaded to utilize either one.